Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if this is the first time of you seeing my beautiful face, my name is Cynthia and we talk more of destination and lifestyle here on the channel. So in today's video, we'll just be discussing the procedures involved in getting married in North Cyprus. Before we dive into the video, I'd like to first give a shout out to the ODEJIDES. You can check them out on YouTube. So when they got married, they made a video about the procedure because my husband and I, we've been trying to get this done in North Cyprus, but we didn't know how to go about it. But after they made the video, we were like, okay, the procedures are not even that tedious as we thought. So shout out to them, thank you so much. Without that video and without the calls we gave to you guys from time to time and you putting us through, we wouldn't have maybe started the process or even known how to go about it. So thank you guys so much. Check them out. I'm gonna put their handle on the screen. Support them and subscribe to them as well. So after we watched the video the ODEJIDES made and we started the procedure, so first of all we went to the office, the Kaymakli. So in different locations in North Cyprus, you're going to find the Kaymakli office, actually the office where you can do things like marriages, death certificate, birth certificate and stuff like that. So we went to the office and they gave us this paper. So on the paper you have the documents that you're required to bring and the ones you're required to transcribe as well. So evidently from the documents they gave us, we had everything except one. So first of all, I'll just mention the documents before I go ahead with the processes we had to go through. So first, you need your original birth certificate, you need your marital status certificate, either you're divorced or a death certificate of your previous spouse, or declaration of being single, that's if you've never been married before. In some places they call it a bachelor certificate or spinster certificate or bachelor letter or spinster letter, and these certificates you get it from the court in your country, in your home country. So the next one you need is your residence permit. Whether you're a student or you're a worker, you need that permit. Then you also need your house contract. The house you're living in North Cyprus, you need to get the contract from the landlord and make sure that this contract is stamped by the tax office. If it's not, they'll send you back to the tax office to get the stamp on the house contract. Then the last one you need is driver's license. That one is not compulsory. If you drive in North Cyprus, you need your driver's license, but if you don't, it's optional. So first of all, we had to call back home and we told our siblings to help us get this bachelor and spinster letter certificate from the court. So they did it and they sent it through courier, DHL precisely, and we received it in about, let's say, well, normally it was supposed to be like 5 days, but then it took like a month because the shipping process, especially within this COVID time, is very tedious. And the shipping process generally in North Cyprus is very stressful because it has to pass through a lot of places, pass through Turkey, and when it gets to Istanbul, they now ship it to this place. So shipping process in North Cyprus gets us a bit kinda. So yeah, we got the letter eventually and we started our procedures. The birth certificate as well, we actually had our birth certificate. So now the documents you have to transcribe to Turkish language because some documents you already have are already in Turkish, like the student permit or the worker's permit or the house contract. They're already in Turkish language. But your birth certificate and the marital status certificate, that is the spinster certificate or the divorce certificate or the death certificate of your previous spouse, is either in English or in a language that is known in your country. So you have to transcribe it to Turkish language. So that you have to look for a office, a notary office here in North Cyprus and give them those documents. They'll transcribe it and in a matter of like 2-3 days you get it back. So transcribing those documents is the maximum expenses you're gonna make within this whole procedure. For us, the document we had to transcribe was basically 500 TL, mine and my husband's together. So that was the maximum amount we had to spend. So aside that, every other thing is a cruise from here on. Now, don't also forget to get photocopies of all these documents, and if you're going as well, don't forget to go with your international passport. Now when you get there, she's gonna collect all these documents get a file for you guys, like open a file for you guys, and then give you guys some documents to sign. Don't forget to go with your spouse, because if you don't go with your partner, they'll tell you to come back next time with your partner. So you have to go with your partner, because both of you have some signatures to sign in one document. So one person cannot get this process started alone. So you guys will go there, they'll give you guys some papers to sign, fill out, you know, write your name, your age, where you're living, because you can start this process anywhere in Cyprus, but then you choose where you want to like get married, whether you want to get married in Magusa, Lefkosia, Guinea, dependent on you, but you can start the process anywhere in North Cyprus. So now once you have filled out these documents and signed all the signatures, they'll tell you guys to like keep your lines open. They're gonna call you in like 2 weeks. So within that 2 weeks, now what you have to do, this was an advice that the ODEJIDES gave that we did not do, but I am giving you this advice. You might probably not do it, but you just have to like take it, because if we are taking it from the ODEJIDES, we wouldn't have run into the problem that we ran into. So within this time that you're waiting for them to call you, like, because they're sending these documents to Lefkosia, and if Lefkosia confirms that the documents are all right and certified, authenticated, then they'll call the ones in Magusa, because depending on where you're getting married basically. So they'll call the Kaimakli office where you started your procedure and tell them to call you guys and tell you guys to come for your wedding on so day. But if the documents are not complete or there's a problem somewhere, they'll still call you guys and tell you, bring this document, this is missing, this is not missing. But if everything is all right, they'll call you for your wedding. Now within the time you're waiting, please, the guy should get his suit ready. The lady should get her accessories, her clothes, her everything she's going to wear ready. The problem we got into was they called us on a Tuesday night. We only had Wednesday to get everything ready. Now for me, my husband didn't really have a lot of issue, because the problem was just to pick the suit he wanted. Everything was fine for him, but for me to get my size of shoe was a problem, because basically shoes in North Cyprus are usually small sizes. It's very difficult to get sizes from like 41 upwards, so it was difficult to get my clothes, because the clothes were basically small sizes, and if you find the one you like, it might be in small size. Find the one that you don't like is in your size. So it was difficult for me to find a gown for myself. It was difficult for me to get my shoe. It was difficult for me to get most accessories that I wanted. So it was stressful, and you only have one day. Maybe they'll call you on a Tuesday and tell you that your wedding is on Thursday, so you have only Wednesday to prepare. If they call you on a Friday, you just have one day to prepare before the day for your wedding. So you have to prepare all these things, like get them ready, get them prepared, get them set before that day, so that when they just call you, all you have to do is just, you know, tell your witnesses, and then you guys will go. Now another thing you also have to do is find your witnesses before you go for this registration, because they're going to ask you to fill out 2 people's names that will be your witness during your marriage. Now it's not compulsory that the person must be a citizen. The person can be from your home country, your friend, whoever. So it's okay if you don't know anybody that is a citizen to be your witness. So you can find somebody, a friend of yours, anybody can just be your witness. Now fast forward to the day of your wedding, there are things that you're required to come with. You're going to go buy stamp from the post office, 4 tele stamp, that is 2 for both of you. You're going to come with your passport photograph, that is like about 4. Just come with as many as you want, but they'll just take 2 from the both of you, and then they're gonna charge you 30 Turkish lira on the spot. So if once you make all these payments, they'll just move you guys to the room where you guys will get married. Just basically about 10 to 15 minutes, you guys are done. Just do all the declarations, and you know, I do this, I do that, I take you, ID weddy, and all that stuff. So once you guys are done, voila, you guys are married. You guys will sign all the things that are involved, all the papers that they will give to you guys. You sign it, your witnesses will sign. Then they'll take their copy and give you guys your copy. So you can come with friends that you can take pictures with. You can come with your photographer. You can basically, due to this COVID, we didn't really come with a lot of people. We just came with our photographer, we came with a friend of ours, and our witnesses, basically, because of COVID. But I think on a good day, you can come with as many friends as you want. Then after your wedding, you guys can take pictures outside, I think so. But for us, due to the COVID, it was just basically restricted. The people you come with were kind of restricted too. So yeah, that's basically how you're able to get married in North Cyprus. It's not difficult, it's not that expensive. The only expense, the maximum expenses you're gonna spend on is on transportation, because the place is quite far from town, so you're going to spend a lot on transport. So that's why you have to get all these documents ready, so that if you're going, you're just going one time, make the application, and then you're gone and wait for the day they call you. But if you're not having all these documents completely, like if your house contract doesn't have the tax stamp on it and all those things, you just have to be running up and down, driving up and down, and it's quite expensive. So just get all these documents ready, make sure that they are all authenticated, transcribed, get the photocopies, and just go to the office and tell them you want to apply. So you just submit all the documents, you and your spouse to sign, and basically that's it. So that's basically how you get married. It's quite easy, so it's not difficult. So that's how you can get married in North Cyprus. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and hit the bell button for notifications whenever I upload a video, so till I come your way again with another video. Peace.
You wanna say to me now? I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to you now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not. You and me got a whole other meaning, I don't know how. You and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to you now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.